What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the NarikChase channel. I'm your boy NarikChase, and in this video, we're going to be reviewing The Gray Man. Alright, The Gray Man is a 2022 action thriller film directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, based on a novel of the same name, written by Mark Greaney, and it follows the CIA agent Court Gentry, who's on the run from a douchebag for finding out things about the douchebag. And I gotta say, honestly, this film has me a bit on the fence about a lot of things. I did enjoy it for a lot of reasons, but I didn't like it for a lot of reasons as well. Now, I end up reading the first three novels of the actual book series. Thought they were really good. I'm a fan of the action thriller genre. I like the Atomic Blonde, James Bond, Bourne series, Mission Impossible, Hitman. I like the whole Black Ops, the whole Assassins, Hitmen, CIA cover up, MI6. I like all of that stuff. I think it's interesting seeing what agencies like that would do and do behind the scenes of a lot of things that's going on in the world. I think it's fucking awesome. And just to see, I just read a book series on it and then end up seeing it be adapted. I'm like, cool, you know. But like I said, there's a lot of things about it that's got me on the fence. Now, for some of the pros, I actually thought the performances were just on point. I really do like Ryan Gosling. I liked him since I watched him in, what was it, that movie with Russell Crowe, Good Guys. I liked him Blade Runner 2049. I really enjoyed him in Fracture. I like the guy. I think he's pretty cool and pretty diverse with a lot that he's got going on. Like I said, the performances are really good cast. You got Chris Evans, Anna De Armas, Jessica Henwick, Billy Bob Thornton, Alfred Woodard. This is a really superb cast. You can't get a cast better than this. Uh, and like I said, I really did like the performances. I have to give two thumbs up to Chris Evans because he fucking stole the show. I really enjoyed him. He was a very fun villain. And I like Chris Evans because he's just so diverse with his characters that he put with his performances, and it's just great to see him just play just a really badass character, but he's so funny and over the top and but laid back, and just I like characters like that. I love villains like that. They have so much personality, and Evans just completely kills it. Henwick, big fan of hers. Really love her. Ever since I seen her in Iron Fist, been following her. She's on point. So performances and cast I thought were really good. The action sequences are really good as well. There's actually some pretty memorables. There was one where it has this long shot, but it's like set in the middle of this party, but it's very quiet. The way things are going down because of the fireworks are going on outside, and it's masking all of the sounds, and it's really cool the way it's shot too because of the camera angles. Just overall, just the camera angles and stuff just make this just a really good movie and captures the action brilliantly. But there are some things that I don't like about this film. The story is pretty cliche, and what makes it also cliche is some of the motivations behind the antagonistic characters during the film, as well as the pacing and how rushed it feels. There are some characters that get that do get a decent amount of being time to be fleshed out, but the more the antagonistic characters, not so much. And it just makes them feel cartoonish with their desires and motivations for what they're doing, and just how over the top they are with just basically the plans that they have. Uh, and like the villains, like I said, Chris Evans definitely takes the show though. Anna De Armas, because I've read the books, I've seen some of the situations that he gets put in this film, and I'm like, okay, how's he going to get out of it? And then, you know, from the books, he's like, okay, he's resourceful. That what gets him out. He's highly skilled. That's what gets him out. There's a bit of luck that helps him, that gets him out. And I feel like Anna De Armas' character kind of overshadows some of the resourcefulness and the luck. And I'm like, okay, how's he going to get out of the situation this time? Then she pops up and save him. Then another situation pop up and she's like, oh, how is he going to get out of it this time? Then she pops up and save him. So I do have my gripe with her character because her character is original to the film and not in the book. So a lot of the cool shit that he end up doing, she ends up doing. And again, I do like her character. I think she's a decent character. She's a bit cliche herself, but she's still a decent character. But for some of those really cool moments that he could have, she kind of takes over. And I do find that to be quite an issue. Another issue I do have with it is outside of me comparing the movie to the books, because it seems like it takes elements from two books rather than just the first one. Um, I don't feel like Ryan Gosling is actually the Gray Man, because the Gray Man is a loner. He's the type of guy that you call, tell him what you need done, leave him alone to his devices. He takes care of it. In this film, he doesn't feel like the Gray Man. It's probably because of the way the story is structured and the way it's written. But I don't really necessarily feel he's a great man. Now he does do a lot of really cool shit, and I like seeing him do that really cool shit. But at the same time, because of the way the story goes, just does not feel like the great man. Like essentially, the first book is a manhunt for this guy, and you do to some extent get that in this film. But in the book, it's over different countries over a course of time with different factions vying for power, vying to get him. And in this movie, it feels like all of this happens like one day, 1 or 2 days. So that's kind of my issue with it. But outside of really some of the changes, I thought the film was still entertaining. I did like the performances. Chris Evans definitely deserves a thumbs up. He is probably the single best reason to go watch this damn movie. The action sequences are pretty cool. Some could be done better than others, and some utilize CGI in a way and special effects in a way that seems too obvious and a little bit too on the nose. And you're like, you probably would not have actually survived that, but okay. So, but still, I think it's a decent adaptation. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I would go back and watch it again. They are talking about doing a sequel for it, and I'm like, I'm there. It's like if they do make it, cool. If they don't make it, cool. But still, I give The Gray Man 3 out of 5. Decent movie, could have been better, but still was thoroughly entertained. So, guys, in the comment section below, let me know, have you seen The Gray Man? Have you read the books The Gray Man? Which one do you like more, the movie or the first book, which I would say this is mostly based on, although it seems like it takes elements from the second book as well. But let me know that in the comment section below. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and the notification button to get the best of what we got going on in this channel. And we'll definitely catch you guys later.